The following video excerpt is taken from a recent edition of Financial Management Network, a production of SmartPros.
With us this month is Joe Speelman, Associate General Counsel with LyondellBasell Industries. Well, everyone knows that costs are increasing, Joe, and just about everyone is aware that we live in an age of unprecedented litigiousness. Well, how is it possible that in these times you managed to reduce your company's total litigation costs by 80%?
The best way to answer that question is to say that by myself, it's not possible, and I didn't do it. But what I did do, and continue to do, is seek the direct involvement of the most senior leadership of the corporation in the creation of litigation philosophy. And from that comes a basic response to litigation that's the same response that the company has, to any other kind of crisis or any other kind of incident that they deal with. Now let me try to give you an example. From that comes the need to pay attention to our principles. When we look at three things when we're looking at litigation, we start by saying, did we do anything wrong? And if we didn't, then we start down a path. First, if we didn't do anything wrong, then somebody else is responsible for this. Who are they? And they should be handling this and taking our cost burden away. Or two, we've already dealt with this through a contract. If you can avoid litigation ever starting by having a well-written contract, then you're going to suppress costs dramatically because you'll never have a lawsuit. If you've got an indemnity properly drawn in place, or if you have insurance, you first look at those three areas for finding other people to pay for what you didn't do because somebody else did something wrong, or perhaps nothing wrong was done at all. Point is, you find other people to pay for it. It's a conscious effort. It takes place all the time. That's part of how you get suppressed costs on litigation, because you're constantly looking at finding other ways for other people to pay for the cost of it. Then beyond that, you take a principled approach to litigation. You simply try to say straight up, whether it's an opponent or a co-defendant or a business partner, these are our principles, we're not moving off of them. You can't explain to me why we should, so we won't. If you take that approach over the course of time, you'll get at least 80% reduction on litigation.
LyondellBasell's Joe Speelman, thanks for bringing us up to date.
Thank you, Becky. It was a pleasure to be here. I look forward to perhaps coming back again and having another chat.